Hey guys, what's good? Mike here, Laker Talk. So the question I have for Laker fans is, should the Lakers go after DeMarcus Cousins, aka Boogie Cousins? Should we try to go after him, trade some of our pieces, and acquire DeMarcus Cousins? Now, I've been against this idea in the past because his name has been popping up in Laker rumors for probably the last couple of years now. He's coming up on the end of his contract, and we all know that he doesn't want to stay in Sacramento. Lakers names have come up a lot. I've been against it because we all know that DeMarcus Cousins is a basket case. He's a head case. But I like DeMarcus Cousins. He's a really nice guy. You know, when you hear him in interviews, when you get to see his interviews when he's like on the USA basketball team, he's now 26 years old. He's been in the league for a long time. He hasn't won too much, done anything in Sacramento. But DeMarcus Cousins is a good guy. You know, there's a lot going on there. He seems like he was raised like a good guy, but he's got some issues. He's got some anger management issues. You know, and the latest one, not the one where he was in the now he's got this thing where he was in this fight, in this bar fight in a club in New York. But the recent one is him yelling at a reporter. Obviously, he has this history with this reporter in Sacramento, and he's shown on the video really yelling at this guy, talking about like he about to smack this guy. And it's not a good look for DeMarcus Cousins. Anybody who watches this and go, man, he's got a lot going on up there, right? My thing is this: as you all know, have turned a new leaf. I feel the Lakers need to acquire a star, and I'm going to explain why. I feel let me explain this. There's two ways of thinking. You got the trust the process, just kind of sit and let these young guys develop. You got the other side is trying to build faster, trying to flip some of these young prospects for a proven all-star and build around that. Either way, you're gonna have to build. Okay, if we acquire a star like DeMarcus Cousins, that's only one piece. We're going to build around him, meaning acquire another all-star to pair up with him through free agency, and that's going to get us to the playoffs. That's going to get us to the playoffs quicker. The flip side is if you stay the course, let these guys build, you're looking at 5-6 years away realistically from our guys becoming stars or whatever and really being able to win and take us through the playoffs. I feel if you go after an all-star right now and use that as a one piece to build around to acquire another all-star to pair up with, now you have multiple all-stars. That's going to get you to the playoffs faster, and when you're in the playoffs, when you're winning, that attracts other free agents. Okay, so that's my outlook on how the Lakers can build faster instead of long-term lottery, just going through our lumps. And so the idea of DeMarcus Cousins keep coming up. I was against it before, but I'm thinking the Lakers package Julius Randle or someone, Nick Young or Julius Randle, and you all know I'm putting D'Angelo Russell on the block as well, so they could have him. However we package a deal for some of our young guys. Somebody might say, Mike, don't include D'Angelo, include Jordan Clarkson. I'm open to pretty much everything, okay, except Brandon Ingram. Okay, Brandon Ingram, in my opinion, he's retiring a Laker. That's my feeling on him right now. But I'm open to packaging up some young guys for DeMarcus Cousins. The reason why I'm opening up to this is because I think DeMarcus Cousins is a good guy. I know he's a good guy. I can hear it in his interviews. I can see it in his face. He needs a change of scenery. And I think when you bring someone like a DeMarcus Cousins in to a culture like we have, where you have Magic Johnson, you have James Worthy, you have, and Luke Walton, such a nice guy, and you have pretty much Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like you have Shaq, you have Kobe, you have pretty much everyone there. You have a culture of this culture that I think he will appreciate, and I think there's a lot of frustration going on over there in Sacramento I mean, no disrespect to Sacramento. I'm just saying. I don't think he wants to stay there. That's my thinking. And I think bringing DeMarcus Cousins into a system or a situation like LA, it would be a new chapter in his life, new book. He can, like, you know, all that stuff is behind me and just start trying to look forward. He's 26 years old. He's putting up near 30 and 11 on the season. He's a bona fide all-star, one of the best centers, if not, yeah, he's the best. I think he's the best center in the league, obviously, hands down. Now you got situations, if we acquired him, do you include Mozgov in the deal, or now you put Mozgov off the bench? I like that combination. Mozgov coming off the bench for DeMarcus Cousins. Now that right there would be nice. And then, you know what? DeMarcus Cousins is coming up. Obviously, he's going to want to stay. We max him out, and we build around him. And we use DeMarcus Cousins and our bench and other activities to build around DeMarcus Cousins, whether we got to make more trades for other free agents or whatnot. But my point here is I'm trying to get multiple all-stars on our squad in the next year or so. Something that we could really build around and start pushing ourselves through the playoffs. That's my thoughts. Hit me up in the comments below. Thanks for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Let me know your thoughts, and hit me up on Twitter at MikeSportsLA. We'll talk soon, guys. Peace.